about it. Thursday. Snoop Dogg! Where the music at? Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking EMG. Da 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 da. We done. The fuck? How they done that fast?
You put the chewies on.
Hey, Hitter.
Yo.
What you know about that?
Hell no. Look at the fuck out of here.
Get on up, right there.
Get on up, left, right, left. Come on, Boom, man. Ain't nobody trying to listen to that bullshit. Geraldo, hold on for a second. Alright, let's get to it. Talk
Yo,
about
don't know about that shit. Hey,
dog.
that dog with the tank top and this. He
was beefing with who he's beefing with because he stole somebody's style. Pastor Troy, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. ATLANTA. Shit. All that down south shit.
Stole Troy's style.
Yeah. See, I ain't no shit about that. I ain't know nothing about that. That's why he's like.
Talking about Smith Bone. We don't know net. We don't know net. They can run the ball like me. They can poke the books like me. They can catch the coach like me.
Hey,
we don't know net.
Shit right here. The ant shit right here.
What?
Hold on. I'm about to play ant shit. Hold on.
You don't get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the ant shit right here. And you be getting hyphy and shit, huh? You a mill.
Huh.
You know that's your shit. Stop playing.
I
Tell me
can't
when
hear
to go. Tell me when to go.
Hey, with your shit, Boom.
Nah, you crazy as fuck.
This is shit you used to be listening to. Corny as hell, leaving high school and shit. Hold on, I got you. Ready to blow your shit. Hold up, that shit coming. This bullshit. Corny as hell riding through the parking lot coming out of school.
You crazy as hell. That's y'all shit floating. Who that? Who the fuck is that?
Somebody corny as hell. I beat the shit out this nigga. Oh my god. Trying to get me riding dirty. You don't get the fuck out of here, this weak shit. Man, I almost shot at somebody banging this shit, bro. Oh my god, I got a story behind that song. I hate that fucking song, bro. My baby mom, me and my baby mom broke up. Started fucking with this corny ass nigga. You keep pulling up. We lived on the same street. I was 3 houses down from her. Keep pulling up with this corny ass nigga banging that, man. I done tried to shoot this shit up about 5 times. Like, I'm gonna kill this nigga. You try to see me rolling. They hate
ass,
I want to kill ask Mill, bro. I wanted to kill this nigga. Mill had to stop me like 5 times, bro. Oh my god. That's your shit though. They wanna catch me rolling. They hate try to catch you riding dirty. Try to catch me riding dirty. Who the fuck is that nigga? Oh my god. That's your shit.
Nigga, you already know who that nigga is. You just want to look that nigga up, try who he is.
Man, I just put riding dirty. I just put riding dirty in the YouTube. Hate that nigga, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna lit that car up. I was about to light his shit up.
That shit. That nigga ride dirty for real. Goddamn, looking in the review and shit.
All them niggas, Paul Wall.
Paul Wall. Hey, Paul Wall went hard though.
No, he didn't. Fuck out here.
Paul
Wall. Yeah, you fuck with Mike Jones too.
If y'all niggas don't fuck with goddamn Rapper Slim and all them boys down there with Jay Prince, y'all crazy. Them Bum B, shit.
Nah, hell no. You listen to all bullshit.
Crazy hell, Bum B. Hell no.
You know what else you listen to? Huh?
Well, go ahead. What I listen to?
I'm just asking you. You know who else you listen to, nigga? Who else you listen to?
I know who you listen to. This is who you listen to.
Oh.
James Brown?
Nah. I listen. I fuck with James Brown.
This is what you listen to.
This is shit. Oh. I'm listening. I found you right.
Terry Crews ass nigga. Terry Crews white chicks.
This you.
Uh-oh.
Vanilla Ice, shit. You funny as
This fool growing up.
You crazy as hell.
Alright, stop. Oh, God. Booney, that's you. Ice, baby. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, my God. Yo, get the fuck off my shit. We gotta find
like I said, Nano, you ain't 50 burgering nobody. Nigga, have you goddamn made it over 40 points this season?
This nigga averaging 10 points a game right now. Fuck you talking about?
Hey, you want to back off of me? I already owe you, man. You was talking shit last year.
Get down.
Don't forget.
Doing dumb shit. You, let's see who Hitter listen to. Come on, man. Don't be barking at me. Get down, girl. Go ahead, get down. The fuck. You want to get down? Then get the fuck down. You don't got to ask me to get down. Just get the fuck down.
What Nano at?
Nano listen to this type of shit.
Nano averaging 22 points a game. Stop playing.
This Nano shit right here until he got in chat with us. Ready, boom?
Mm-hmm. The hell? Damn, Nano. You still listen to country.
Look, this what Nano listened to before he met us. Then he met us. And then this nigga became... Then he started hanging with us. He started hanging with us. Fuck your bitch and the bitch you claim. Claim. But I fucked your wife for life. Boom, we gonna bring the road back. We gotta bring the road back.
They don't really want that, man.
I don't want the road back, I promise you. Deep in fire. knows how to party in the city. This is what we got for niggas, boom. Alright, today's episode. This is how we coming today. If you think you winning a chip, boom, tell them. If you try to win MVP, if you think you beating the Ravens,
who that's at? That's at the Packers. That's at the Patriots. At the Chargers, the Bengals. Now the Bengals ass.
I don't need a strap to kick it with half y'all fag ass niggas. What's up, Boone? Let me put an instrumental on. Let me hear you rap.
Nah, you don't want to hear me rap.
Let me hear something. Come on, Boone. You gonna give me something?
Oh, nah, I ain't gonna get you. Wasting your time.
Spit a hot 16, brother.
Get a hot 16. Get 6 with the Hero Burgers on.
You gonna say that for Hit of the Spitter?
Hit of the Spitter. Let me hear something. Hit of the Spitter.
It's Hit of the Splitter now. Splitter.
What that mean? You be doing spits now? What the fuck?
Nah.
Alright, so welcome to Talk About It Thursday, man. Boom, man. Before we get into we get into, you know, the real talk, this and that. Talk about it, baby. Anything you want to talk about this Thursday?
Man, I don't know, man. Not right now. Nothing come to mind right now, man.
What about
who asked this week? Who asked this week?
Who asked this week?
Yeah.
Let's go to the schedule. See what happens. God. All right. 56-38. Green Bay Packers beat the New Orleans Saints.
Damn, Saints.
Washington loses by 10 to New England. New England scoring the most points this year of their season. The New York Giants lost 84-10 in the Meadowlands. Talk about it. Talk about it, Boom.
Man, yo, I ain't got nothing to say, but I'm mad as fuck. Shit.
Why you mad, Boom? Tell them why you mad, son.
Hey, man, I told y'all, I'm getting punished. I'm getting punished for him being ass. I gotta play the computer, which is harder. Everybody else put on 80 burgers on this nigga. That nigga ass.
Talk about it, Boom. Why you mad?
Oh, shit. I just said that shit. I don't get my 80 burger. Shit. I need my 80 burger. I gotta play the computer and shit. The computer a tougher game than this nigga. Hell of that.
Hey, yo, the club is closed. Yo, what the fuck you talking about? Nah, say you wildin' the fuck out, man. What you talking about? The club is closed. Instead, I ain't no fuck happened. Yo, son.
You tell him why you mad.
Yo, for what? Fuck, I gotta do what?
Watch your back, fool. Party. Watch your back. I kinda like them niggas.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, boy, MJG, nigga, you can't be serious, man. Them niggas is right.
This Boom. Boom not being able to play Hero Burger, this him.
Conversing with the mad rapper, and quite frankly, he's very so we'll take some questions at this point from our studio audience. Yes, ma'am. Please stand and state your name and where you're from.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm from New Rochelle, and I just don't understand why you so mad.
Yeah.
Like, what are you so mad about?
Yo, you wanna know why? Yo, first of all, you can't be asking me no question. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? You can't be asking me no question. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. These niggas is making $500,000.
Go ahead, get up there.
You know what I'm saying? They driving around in hot cars. You know what I'm saying? They got bitches. They got all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still living with my moms. You know what I'm saying? That's my word. You know what I'm saying? I'm making records. I ain't made no money yet. I done made. This is my 4th album, yo. This is my 4th album. I ain't made a dime yet.
I'd have been mad as hell fucking with Puff, bro. Oh my God. So anyway, here we go. We are in it, man. We are in week 12 as always. Probably the fastest league moving around, man. Best league around, hands down. Find out for yourself. You don't got to know. Even the niggas that ain't around know about the rounds. You know what I'm saying? Rounds, lots of rounds. That's all we're talking about. Lots of rounds, bunch of rounds. Nothing else but rounds. You heard? And here's the franchise guru, ready to give y'all some guru shit. Real Tupac is back. Real Boom Tupac is back and Hitter the Splitter. Don't call him Hitter no more, the Splitter, you heard? Here we go with it right now. You know, I got to get to the weekly awards, and we're going to talk about it, man. We in week 11, bro. We flying. All right, so we left off with, I think we stopped right here at the Damian Thomason week, okay?
Oh, shit, mic on.
You know what? Let's go back to week 1, man. So to recap, we did 1, 2, 3. We did 4. We did 5. We did 6. I remember that. We did 7, and we left off at 8. Here we go. So Marshall Faulk, 12 carries, 167 yards, 13.9 yards of rush, 3 rushing touchdowns, 8 receptions for 221 yards out the backfield, 27.6 yards receiving, 2 rushing touchdowns. This kid Damian Boone, or is that Desmond Boone? Is that David Boone? What's that D? D Boone is second. Who is this kid? And he came out of nowhere, and he's been making plays. This guy at cornerback right now. Where he's learning between, he's sitting on the roster, he's in training camp, he was in, you know, over the summertime, he comes out of college and he's dealing with Gilmore and Slay as his mentors, and right now they passed the buck to him. This guy is balling. 6 tackles, 3 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. Let's talk about this Boone kid, man. What makes him special for this Philadelphia Eagle team, Boone?
Man, his ball skills, man, his speed, man, and the way he progressed, man, week in and week out. Like, man, I can't even tell you what his dude's ceiling is, man. He has no ceiling.
Oh God. I know he's in his rookie season, but do you see him becoming one of the next top tier shutdown corners?
Man, I think he already arrived, man. I think he's there right now. Yeah, right, man, he's top five corner in the league right now.
Right now.
Right now.
All right. On the AFC side, Lamar Jackson had a 17 for 21 game, 436 through 7 passing touchdowns, 2 picks, 10 sacks. He was sacked 10 sacks though, and only 48 yards rushing. Devin Bush had 10 tackles, 2 sacks, and that was week 8. We get to week 9. We had Saquon's cousin, 18 carries for 352 yards, rushing 19.6 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Is this the most rushing yards that we had this season? I've known we had guys that rushed for 400 yards, 500 yards, but the 352 is the most we got to this year?
I don't know, man. I'm about to check and see. That is a lot.
Big time running right there, man. I don't know who he played this week, but he went the fuck off. Or Saquon. Now, they nerfed Stretch today. They didn't nerf it out of the eye close. So, you know, my dick rider's going to dick ride my formation still. Y'all a year behind me and shit. I've been running that shit since fucking 18. Now y'all want dick ride and be an eye close all game long. Running stretch and shit. To play that made Boone deem me. Stretch right, stretch left, diddly. Anyway, George Barkley, man. Saquon's cousin. Is Saquon's cousin better than Saquon?
I don't know, man. Shit look that way. It looked that way, man, and yeah, that was the most this year, 352.
I mean, we get a rookie that come out of a game with 2 picks and a touchdown, then he comes back with 7 tackles, 3 interceptions, and another touchdown in week 9. So it's back-to-back weeks we've seen this kid D Boone stepping up, D Boone 2. So we're gonna call him DB2. DB2 with 7 tackles, 3 interceptions, bro. That's back-to-back games where he's running shit back to the crib. Now, let me ask you a question: how many touchdowns do he have on defense himself?
I think he has 7, man.
7?
Out here balling. Jonathan Taylor, man. Anytime we give a guy a nickname, you know they balling. But Jonathan Taylor had 18 carries for 222. I'm not sure if he played this game or he ducked it and got a 50-50. But he also rushed for 222. He also caught the ball off the backfield and scored 2 touchdowns. 1 touchdown out the backfield, actually. And then Sidney Jones, man. Seemed like them guys that came up under these Eagles, this Eagles coaching staff just playing all over the place and making plays. Because we remember Sidney Jones balling out for the Eagles in the Super Bowl year. 5 tackles, 2 interceptions for the Jaguars. Week 10, Big Baller Bennett shows up with 7 catches, 315, 3 receiving touchdowns. Isaiah Simmons also balled out week 10. 6 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown. Did he do that against me?
Oh,
yeah, he did. Week 10. I don't remember him scoring no touchdown. Damn, this Isaiah Simmons kid is the problem. And then you got the Matthews kid with 6 receptions, 251 receiving yards, 41.8. I like this kid. I think he's going to be special. And the Browns doing something big. Anytime you get a receiver with 5 receiving touchdowns in a game, you know the guy exploded. He's playing well. I like this kid. I like the Browns. I like what their direction is. I do really, really, really like what their direction is going with that their coaching staff. I think they found something over there. And I think, you know, the more he's, you know, work on that team and develop them, because all they needed was the development. Somebody to help develop that team over there. If they get developed, they're gonna be a problem over there. But Ed Reed is starting to make a name in this league. Boom. This is his last 4 games with an interception. He had multiple picks in this game against the Texans. 2 tackles, 3 interceptions, 1 tackle, 1 touchdown in this game. Good to see an Ed Reed in sight, man. We was waiting for him to grow up. Saquon Barkley's cousin shows up again. 18 carries, 216 yards. 4 received rushing touchdowns, but he had 5 receptions and 8.6 yards a catch. And here's DB2 again, man. I don't know, DB Deuce. That's what we're going to call him. DB Deuce. 4 tackles, 3 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, man. Boone, if you don't put the number 22 on this guy, man, for real, so we can call him Deuce. Not the Deuce from the Bengals. I don't care about that guy. This is the Deuce right here. DB Deuce. 4 tackles, 3 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. And this is big time. Was this against the Jets?
Yeah, it was against the Jets, man. That underneath butt shit.
All right, so Baker Mayfield, 33 for 44. 404. You know what?
He had a computer game or something?
Nope.
He couldn't even do this on the computer.
He just played in the middle of a real talk. He just played. Yo, bro.
Yeah, that nigga talking about he can't get on or some shit now.
Huh?
He talking about his server down, he can't get on or some shit.
Man, all right. Well, they ain't on you. All right. All right, so 33 for 44, 448 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, 2 carries, 6 rushing yards. We talking about Baker Mayfield right now, bro.
Nah, you played this game, Fernando.
I didn't play this shit. I know the person he played is on headset with us right now. He need to explain himself.
Nano pass. Let me find out Nano pass.
That was first me.
Who else was it?
Don't act like you ain't see them bombs up a
What week
bag
did y'all
down on your
play? Week
head.
12 or
He
what
no
we in? What we in? Week 12 or 11?
We're in 11.
Oh, nah, you know what? This was a sim game. Yeah, nah, hell no.
Nah, he ain't throw no bombs on me.
Yeah, he didn't do that. I was great to say. This was a sim game.
Nano, you still ass.
Ass boy. Alright, man. So let's take a look at what's going on in the yearly awards right now, man. So here we go. Alright, so MVP talk right now. Marshall is sitting in first place right now. We got Saquon's cousin, GB, sitting in second place. Jalen Hurts, man, is having a really quiet, extreme good year right now, man. He's looking like a, you know, when you got a guy that's a mobile quarterback that's known for running the ball, and you ignore the fact that he, you know, in his rookie year, he won a Super Bowl, and this guy threw the ball very well that year as well. But I think this right now, what he's doing right now is showing us that, look, mobile or not mobile, I'm a quarterback first. All that talk that y'all gave Lamar Jackson, you're not going to give me. I'm not that guy that can't throw the ball. I can throw the ball, and I can throw the ball and make the reads I need to make in a 28-minute game that most guys with my speed and run talent can't do. And when he said that, bro, that was to me. RDL News, our Game of Thrones Sports Channel. We've been broadcasting this all day. So why do you feel as though Jalen Hurts decided it's time to take a shot at Lamar Jackson like this, Boom?
Man, you know, he just he been called many things, man. One of them was brief, man. You know, he said, hey, he run multiple plays, man. He didn't know where that came from. He didn't know he heard Lamar taking shots at him, so you know he just felt like he had to take one back.
All right, so in his Vanity Fair interview, we don't even know why he was on Vanity Fair, but he was on Vanity Fair 2 weeks ago, modeling underwear and shit with a hot dog stand in the background of that Tidy Whitey commercial he did, and he was heard he was heard saying, you know, they compared me to Lamar Jackson, but at the end of the day, I think I was the better quarterback in college. I threw better, my percentage of throwing better was better, and my winning percentage was better, and I played better competition. And at the end of the day, I get to prove it in the NFL. Lamar wants what I got at the end of the day. We battled. We couldn't stand each other in college. We didn't really get to play each other, but it was always the comparison. This is him. I'm better than Lamar Jackson. Quote me on that. Boom. As a head coach of this, man, how do you feel about your quarterback talking like that?
Hey man, shit, that's how you feel. I back him 100%. You know, we coached Lamar last year, you know, and couldn't get to the promised land. And in this guy's rookie season, man, we made it. So, hey man, I have no reason to doubt what he say.
So my question to you is, if for argument's sake, right now we talk about Jalen Hurts, give me your argument on why he's better than Lamar Jackson.
Man, like I said, man, he came out and did what he did as a rookie. Throwing to a rookie receiver also with a veteran on the bench. You know what I mean? So that's pressure because the slightest mistake, you know what I mean? You know he can get pulled. Mm-hmm. Lamar came in knowing that he was the starter. They got rid of Flacco. He didn't have a veteran behind him. So, you know, it was Lamar's team and Harbaugh, you know what I mean? You made sure that by catering the offense to him, Hurts to have that.
Okay. All right, so you being a coach, being able to coach Lamar Jackson, and being able to coach Jalen Hurts, your quarterback throwing the ball this year versus what you had with Lamar Jackson in 20, is definitely very different. At one point Lamar Jackson, and what you think is because of the youth of Lamar Jackson, but we can't say that because Jalen Hurts was a rookie and you're throwing the ball at a high level with Jalen Hurts right now. So what was it about Lamar Jackson that you decided he was a runner more than a thrower for you?
Man, that wasn't really me, man. It was Lamar, man. He didn't want to fucking listen. You know, I called a play in, and shit, half the time he want to change the fucking play. It was just that superstar mentality, man. And Lamar knew he was a great player, man. Everybody know that he's a great player, great athlete. Hurts had something to prove, so he kind of held on to a little bit more of what Coach had to say, opposed to Lamar, man. So Lamar pretty much did what he wanted to do and changed plays at the line of scrimmage, man. And it was successful, but we just didn't win a chip.
All right, so here we go. 2020 and his Super Bowl season. So the one thing you got to mark next to this guy's name when you mark anything, you got to go to awards and you got to look at this. First of all, he has 2 Pro Bowl appearances and he has Offensive Rookie of the Year, 2020, right? That's and he has a Super Bowl next to his name. All right, so and then in that Super Bowl, he played a big part in that Super Bowl. It wasn't like he turned around and handed the ball off all game long. He contributed in winning that Super Bowl. So he's a quarterback that can hold his head high in that moment. You look at career stats right now. In 2020, he was 107.7 QB rating, 4,008 yards, 51 touchdowns, 34 interceptions. We would ignore the interceptions at that point, right? Because as a rookie, man, you expect a rookie to throw interceptions. He overcame it. He threw almost 20 more touchdowns than he did picks. I like that. His percentage, 64%. It's really, really good. 2021, he follows that up, and he goes to 110.3 QB rating for 4,051 yards. 56 touchdowns, 28 picks. So his picks went down, touchdowns went up, and percentage went up by 65%. Great job. Last year, 97.8. Is that a sign of anything with 5,054 yards? I mean, he threw more yards, but his rating went down, and his percentage dropped from 65, damn near 10 points, to 57. 5,054. He also threw 69 touchdowns, went up again. Each year he's been up in touchdown. 48 interceptions right now. And a lot of that was that amazing season MC had along with that. Some say, you know, the argument was, well, just MC is MC, and this guy's fortunate to a really good receiver, and that's going to hurt him in the long run. But then you come back this year and say, not so fast, my friend. Now, 98.2 QB rating, that's still not bad. 3,536 yards passing with 6-7 more games left. 41 touchdowns, 29 picks, but he's down to 52% right now. It's under. But he's spreading the ball to a number of receivers this year. Why was it a drastic change from MC being the only weapon to you showing that you have way more weapons? And this quarterback understands that.
Man, the biggest thing, man, is I don't know. You know me, man. I've been playing this for a minute, man, and I like to do what I want to do. So last year was MC. The rookie season, it was Rieger. And I don't know, I got to find something to make it exciting for me. And this was just one of the things that I wanted to do. You know what I mean? I want to have about 3,000-yard receivers and had like 15 plus touchdowns with all 3 of my receivers. So that's something that I wanted to do.
Now, some say, you know, they making this guy Jalen Hurts go through the Donovan McNabb phase, where, you know, Donovan McNabb was exciting because he can run the ball and throw. This guy with the 13 rush for 1369 his rookie year, 20 touchdowns. Since then, he hasn't had 1,000 yards, but since then, 899, had a pretty good season then, 10.6 yards when he did take off 9 touchdowns. Last year, his running dropped tremendously, 45 carries, so almost 40 carries less than he had the year before, 337 rushing yards, 7.5. That's still high at 7.5, only 1 touchdown. This year, 46 carries, 390, 8.5, and 8 touchdowns. The more he's becoming a passer, the less he's running, right?
Yeah.
All right. And that's a good thing. But do you think you hurt him by not letting him still be the athlete? You know, these days, Lamar Jackson's changed the game. You know, you had Michael Vick that ran the ball just as well, or not, you know, one of the best runners we ever seen with a cannon for an arm. Last year, Lamar Jackson with 2020, with you as his head coach, took the running quarterback to a different height that we've never seen. Records that were just shattered all year long. MVPs, all types of stuff. But this year, you got a guy that has that potential, but, you know, you're showing that you can throw the football. And then should we stop underestimating you as a guy that can pass the ball?
No, please don't. No, keep underestimating me, man. Because that's what get 80 put on the motherfucker head.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, as we looked at this kid, and the argument, you know, off of him quoting saying he's better than Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, let's go to him right now, and let's look at the so let's talk about it. Me being the head coach of Lamar Jackson. All right. So we took 2 seasons to try to spin this guy, man. And what we had to do is we knew we want this guy to be who he is. All right. But he came from an offense where it didn't matter who was in the backfield. He was the backfield. But we also saw the first year that you had him, that you threw the ball really well, and Hollywood was a big presence for that team. But then after that, he became, you know, he was the legit year runner the entire year. I put a lot of pressure on Lamar having to run the ball and throw the ball, and I think he kind of took a back seat a little bit to in the passing game. I think that making him a runner first killed him as a thrower. But it was successful for you. Now Lamar was quoted when I came over here saying that, Coach, I give all that back to win a Super Bowl. You know, the one that we lost, that I overthrew, game-winning touchdown to win in the AFC Championship, was, you know, that haunts me to this day. I see that pass all the time. And the stats and the MVPs and all that stuff wouldn't have mattered if I could win a Super Bowl. And he, you know, and that was one of our conversations when I came over here. And I said to you, listen, son, we're going to get you back on track. You're an amazing player. The coach you had last year, one of the best coaches to be able to use a mobile quarterback, so we understand that. But we got caught up in trying to be who he was, let him be who he was the year before. And I think because of that, we kind of hurt him a little bit. But with that being said, let's take a look at what he's done from 2020 on. All right, so he had 122 rating, 4,424 passing yards, 43 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. To me, I thought that was a really good year for him to only throw 19 interceptions. 66%, which was pretty solid. Then last year, 2021, he had 121.5, 4,239, 51. He threw 22 interceptions to 51 touchdowns. 67% went up a little bit in percentage. Then he dropped, but each year his rating has dropped from 122 to 121 to 109.9. Passing yards, 3,569. 39 touchdowns, 24 interceptions. 62% lost in the in the wild card game this year. So I think the down spiral that he was having throwing the ball, and which this game we fired our offensive coordinators and all those guys we brought the staff that we had Harbaugh had with the Jaguars. So we kept Harbaugh in place, but we brought the Jaguar staff over from 2020, and right now we're sitting at 115.7 in the QB rate, 2,712. 33 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, 66%. So his percentage went back up. Now I'm gonna stay at the passing game for right now. What we learned with Lamar Jackson was this: you're not Tom Brady, you're not Peyton Manning, you're not those type of quarterbacks. You are who you are. I think you're in a class of your own when it comes down to being a special player, okay? But we're not the Eagles coaching staff. We're not going to allow you to be that type of player ever again. That shit's over with. However, you will be a guy that will use your weapons and use the players around you and win ball games as a teammate. And the moment he started to think that we understood some numbers would drop, we're not expecting Lamar to throw for 400 yards a game, 300 yards a game, or rush for 200 yards. We're not expecting that. We're expecting Lamar Jackson to be productive in the passing game and allow his running game to work for him. So we want to get back to Jaguars 2020 play, which is real Baltimore football, in our opinion, and allow that defense to win games for you and the offense not to lose it. But we do still need him to be special. So in that moment, when I look at Lamar's stats and compare him to Jalen Hurts with that conversation, I want to say to Jalen Hurts, I think you are the better quarterback right now. Why? You have something Lamar wants, Super Bowl. So we'll leave that at that. But when we get to what he's been doing in the running game, 2020 was a 1,000-yard season, 15 touchdowns. 2021, 943, 8 touchdowns. 2022, 921, 17 touchdowns. And right now he's on pace for 1,000 yards again with 7 rushing touchdowns. This Lamar Jackson, to me, is the closest Lamar Jackson to being able to play in the Super Bowl than I've seen him be, because of what he has around him and the commitment he's made to being able to play the game. So my answer to that question of what a statement that Jalen Hurts made, young man, you have a Super Bowl. Can't take that away from you. So at that point, my quarterback is chasing what you have. But we still got a lot of football left. Now I'm talking about.
Yeah.
A lot of football left. You heard? All right. So with that being said, let's get back to these awards right now, man. The best mobile quarterback in the league, Lamar Jackson for sure. Fuck Jalen Hurts. You heard? Talk about it Thursday. All right, so yearly awards. Here we go. We get back to it. So I like George Barkley. So let me ask you a question. We're going to talk about the top 5 guys that's fighting for MVP right now. So Marshall is looking for his second MVP. Boom, let's talk about this. Is this special? We had Kyler Murray win it twice already, and Marshall has won it once. And now we're in year 4, and it looks like Marshall is back up to trying to win it again. What do you have to say about that?
Man, I don't know, man. I ain't really got much to say, man. I can't say it's special, man, because we know what folk do. And you know, the same thing that I have the ability to do with my players, he can do the same thing. But he do it at a different level. You know what I mean? Right. So, you know what I mean by dick riding. So, but yeah, nah, man, I'm not surprised, man. But is that what he's gonna be known for? You know, the MVP winner. Is that what he wants? You know what I mean? Because he might, I don't know, it might not look like he's going for MVPs, but then again, it look like he's going for MVPs.
This statement right here is flat out, I'm going for the MVP. This statement is, you're not ever winning the MVP while I'm over here in the same division as you. Period. I mean, same side as you. That's what that is. So let me ask you this question. It's not being smart. But you done that last year. You won multiple MVPs without a heart, without the big trophy. So you ask yourself, answer that question that you're saying for him. Do you think he'll be happy with MVPs as his #1 trophy?
Nah, it's definitely a good consolation prize. But I don't think he'll be happy. But even with that, man, winning MVPs, that shit's really easy, man. It's just a science, honestly. And once you get that shit down, it's easy. Yeah, it's easy to win. But like right now, I'm not trying to win the MVP. I'm just playing football, and I'm in the top 3. You know what I mean?
Right. All right. So the running back George Barkley, man, Saquon's cousin right now, man. I mean, again, my question would be: is this the best Barkley in the league?
I don't know. That motherfucker keep losing the ass niggas. They gonna get fired. He gonna get fired. I don't know.
And but, how serious is his run? Can he challenge Marshall Faulk for to take this right now, sitting at 2?
I think, I don't know, man. That's tough, man. It just depends on which coach you get. I mean, when you play Faulk, man, and who you playing. right now, man, with the mode that Falk in right now, Barkley, he ain't got a chance.
Right.
But a Falk, pull it back and get back to, I want to have a few 1,000-yard receivers and this and that, then maybe.
I'm more impressed with Jalen Hurts sitting at 3 right now than I am with MC Hammer Daddy fighting for it all last year. And here's why. Again, the guy is spreading the ball around for sure. And you're using 3 receivers on the season right now, and they playing at a high level. I like Jalen Hurts. It sucks, I will agree with this. It's not super easy to win it with a quarterback, especially if you get a running back. Running back can have 1,200 yards, 38 touchdowns, and can take the MVP for sure. But Jalen Hurts, the first quarterback up here at 3 right now, man. Do you think he's a long shot out, or do you think he has a really good shot at winning this MVP race with 6 games left?
Oh no, he definitely have a shot, man. Once again, man, like I said, man, I think I'm at a disadvantage anyways because some of my stat games, I'm not able to play those stat games. I ain't gonna say why because it should piss me off. But yeah, I'm not able to play those games, so I don't get the 84, points. That I could have 10 touchdowns with my quarterback or have 5 rushing touchdowns with my quarterback in one game. So I don't get those games. So I still get some of those games. I'm scoring 50, 60 points, but the big ones, I ain't getting that. So.
All right, so now you got Lamar Jackson sitting at 4th place right now. He's been a top 5 MVP race candidate, but he hasn't won it since 2020's Madden. He hasn't won an MVP. Now I'll answer. My question is, if I don't care if he get it or not. We don't give a fuck about this right now. Flat out, all we care about is winning ball games right now. But if he get any type of what you call a consolation prize, anything like that, I'm cool with it. If I can get him in the top 2, I'll fight for it. But right now, he's just there because we playing great football right now. And then you got Devon Black. This is the Black Mamba, Dolphins running back. They went through a coaching change, and do you think that coaching change hurt them and his MVP run?
Oh yeah, that shit dead. Yeah, he ain't. He's not getting MVP, man, with his coach.
No doubt. That's the MVP race, top 5 right now, man. Coach of the year right now, Matt LaFleur sitting up here, Cliff Kingsbury, John Harbaugh, Bill O'Brien for the Falcons right now, and Doug Peterson for the Eagles. Top 5 coaches on the coaching of the year track race right now. AFC offensive player of the year right now, Devon Black sitting at 1, Lamar Jackson at 2, Alton Whitaker, 2 rookies, 1 and 3, and then you got Jonathan Taylor sitting at 4. Henry Ruggs is back in the map with sitting at 5 right now. That's your AFC top 5. Let's go to the NFC and see what's going on. Marshall, Saquon's cousin, Jalen Hurts, MC over here. No, this is Big Baller Bennett, and then Jaleel Boone is up here in top 5 right now. So here we go. Falk, Barkley, Hurts, Big Baller Bennett, and Jaleel Boone. Do we not give Jaleel Boone enough credit as a receiver right now? This guy's balling, bro.
Yeah, he balling, man, but it's easy to ball on a bad team. And I say bad, yeah, he's 7-4, but I don't know, man. I don't think that that record's the telltale, man. The Saints just disappoint the shit out of me.
Yeah, because it's the NFC ass. Bottom line. All right, so offensive defensive player of the year right now.
I see.
Isaiah Simmons look like he's wants another defensive MVP award right now. So here we go. Isaiah Simmons sitting at 1. Is he the best linebacker in the league?
Yeah, man. He because he's polished, man. I think he won last year, right? So, yeah, he polished, man. He had that experience, man. So, yeah, we got to get that to him.
How much is it the player? How much is it the player, the user?
How much is it the speed?
My thing is this. He's using this guy. I mean, obviously in a game where they took the user away a little bit, when you got a guy that has this type of speed at the user, but we can't take away from what he's doing, being on using this guy 95% of the time.
It's real talk, ain't it?
Yep.
If I goddamn had Boone at middle linebacker, 95, 96 speed, you don't think I could use that motherfucker like Isaiah Simmons? Then this motherfucker like 6'4", 6'5"? Shit, come on.
So we saying it's the player.
It's the speed.
Because I think it's the player.
Yeah.
This guy came in the league 93 speed, 93 acceleration. So it's the player.
Yeah, exactly.
Period. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
So we're not going to give Falk credit of him being a guy.
Yeah, you can't give him credit because that's just, it's kind of like Metcalf, right? Those one in a generational type of players, and he's that type of player. It just so happened that he's on Falk's team.
Okay,
But
no
you know
doubt,
what I
no
mean?
doubt.
I think everybody have at least one of those players on their team. Like you got Lamar Jackson. I feel like fucking Christie is that guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So everybody has one of those type of players on their team, an impact player, and it just so happened that he probably has the only player in the middle like that. He'd have got fucking 5 of the bitches on the line.
No doubt. And let's get this straight. Let's let them know that Des Boone is nowhere near related to the two Boones that's in New Orleans, right?
Nah, man.
Okay.
He a different breed.
Different breed. All right, so Des Boone is sitting here second defensive player of the year. Do you feel like he can win it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
No doubt. With a rookie up here, that's pretty good. And then we got the cousin or the brother of the other Jaleel Boone, and J.R. Boone is sitting here at third place as well. Then you got Deion Jones for the Falcons, pretty solid. And then Adrian Amos, a name we always see in the top 5 for sure at safety. So that's your NFC defensive players right now. We slide over to the AFC right now. You got Patrick Queen sitting at 1. He just jumped over the guy for the Steelers, which is the bull. I think this is Patrick Fry. Philip Fry. This guy a beast at safety right now, man. And I think we haven't been really talking about him a lot because they've been playing under the radar since the Ravens game. But this guy is all over the place and plays really good at safety. He's a middle fielder guy that can just cover the whole field. But Patrick Queen, how you feel about that, Boone? Him sitting at 1 right now.
You wanna know how I really feel?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Patrick Queen. He's supposed to be an Eagle.
Jesse Bates the third at 3. Derwin James, who had a great playoff run, sitting at 4. And Van Der Esch for the Texans, man. He left the Cowboys and went down the highway a little bit, and he's over here at number 5 right now. AFC Defensive Player of the Year.
That motherfucker beast though.
Who?
Talk about those Patrick Queen.
Yeah, he balling, bro.
Remember year 1 and you was supposed to trade him to me?
Yeah, I ain't get the trade from the Jaguars. See, Hound ain't trading me fucking homeboy from the LSU, the other LSU nigga.
It's crazy how one nigga could fuck up a whole goddamn cycle.
Yep, that whole cycle fucked up. But look what it did for you though, because I didn't wasn't able to give you Patrick Queen. I went hard for you on the low. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, I pointed you in a direction. I ain't gonna say I went hard for you. I pointed you in a direction. But rookies of the year right now, we got Devon Black, running back, Alton Whitaker for the Chiefs, Mitch Lawson for the Bills, all rookie running backs right now, all guys that came out with track speed. Christopher Ruffin, the receiver over here at 4th place. Anthony Israel at 5. Do you think Poppy Galloway, being the number 1 receiver, took him off the board this year? Do you think he's underachieving right now?
No, because the Ravens, man, they're a run first offense, man. So I think that in the offense that he's in, it's gonna be more beneficial towards him. It's gonna give him more open shots, man. Like he should be running for touchdowns instead of being like a possession receiver.
Right. Yeah, and he is pretty much for the most part. This guy, like, that's what he is, bro. He a red zone threat, and that red zone presence is serious. But again, he's a rookie, bro, and what happens is you see a lot of things. And I think Devon Black, the Black Mama, and Whitaker, they touch the ball. Lawson, they all touch the ball a whole lot more. I do like this Christopher Ruffin kid. I think he's playing at a high level right now. And when you had some good receivers that came out in this draft, this was a really good receiving class again. And he's showing that he can be one of the top receivers in that draft class right now. So that's the AFC Offensive Rookies of the Year. NFC Offensive Rookies of the Year right now. Bernard Jackson, man, Bo Jackson's son, sitting over here in Washington. You got to play against this guy, man. Is he the real deal?
Oh no, he definitely he hard to bring down, man. So he definitely the real deal, man.
All right, and I think I like him. I like what he brings to the table. I'm just waiting for the Washington football team to understand their quarterback is young, and they got a horse in the backfield that should be touching the ball like a Saquon Barkley, like a Nyheim Hines, 25 guys, like a Whitaker for the Chiefs, like a Black for the Dolphins. He should be getting the football, and if he don't get 25 carries a game, you're selling him out right now. You got one of the strongest, fastest tweener backs, power to elusive backs in the league right now, in his rookie year. And we should see a lot more of that. Phillips Hendricks, I'm not sure who he is. So we don't get to see the 49ers play at all. But Robert Odom is a receiver over there for the Giants right now, sitting in 3. Steven Jackson, another big running back over there for the Falcons, balling out in 9-1 too. And then Dakota Wilson, the 6'5" freak that came out, they deemed him to be the next Randy Moss. They're sitting over here for the LA Rams, sitting in 5th place as Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Des Boone, DB. We going, you know what? DB2. That's like DBU for LSU. DB2 is balling right now. Why is he so special, bro? What is going on over here with these Philadelphia Eagles and their secondary always with double-digit interceptions? What's going on?
I don't know, man. Shit.
Is it you or the talent you playing?
Man, no, it's definitely me, man. It's definitely me, man. Because week in and week out, man, you got people going deep, you know, throwing the ball around the field. Then you have people butt balling, you know, throwing shit in the flats, and he picking them shits off.
All right, so we got J.R. Bishop, the linebacker from Georgia, balling for the L.A. Rams. And then Dante Minor, and then to round it off is Deron Landry in the secondary for the Washington football team at top 5. So that's your defensive players of the year. Let's look at quarterbacks in the NFC right now. Kyler Murray at 1, Jordan Love at 2, Jalen Hurts at 3, Archie Manning Jr. at 4, and A.J. Salary at 5 right now, man. That's your top 5 quarterbacks over here in the NFC. AFC, we got, who we over here? Lamar Jackson. We got Justin Herbert. Devin Haney for the Jaguars is balling this year. Patrick Mahomes is back on the map. And then Teller T-Mac, man. T-Mac balling out for these Raiders, man. They getting the ball back to Henry Ruggs, and they doing some good things, man. The Raiders lost 3 games this year where he had the game 1 and lost, man. Boom, what's going on with these guys that have games won by double digits scores in the 4th quarter and can't hold on to the win? What's up?
Man, I think they see everybody else putting up 50 burgers, 60 burgers, and 80s. They want to do it too, man. That shit is exciting, man. And that's what they try to emulate, man. But that's one thing. We try to win the game first.
Mm-hmm. All right, so running backs right now. Again, the rookies are up here. You got Black, Whitaker. You got Old Man Mixon still up here. Fournette said, "Not so fast, my friend." And Jonathan Taylor in top 5 right now. And that's the AFC. In the NFC running backs, we got Barkley, Falk, Akers. I told y'all Akers was making a name for himself right now. Ezekiel Elliott sighting, and then Bernard, Bo, Young, Jackson sitting at 5. Wide receivers for the NFC. Big Baller Bennett holding it down at 1. Jaleel Boone, JB, is holding it down at 2. MC at 3. Ben Favors, man. Ben Favors is stepping into a role where he's becoming a top-tier receiver right now, man. How impressed are you with him to be able to ball out in his 3rd season?
Man, not even 2 other dogs on the team, man. You know, he just flourished. So, he's the 3rd best receiver on the team, probably the 4th best, man, if you count my tight end. But he don't even get the ball like that. So he's definitely getting open, man. That's the main thing. He's getting open, and the Hurts is finding him.
Right. DK Metcalf holding it down at 5 right now. DK Metcalf is still special, top 5 receiver in the league for sure. NFC to the AFC. Now, AFC best wide receivers is Henry Ruggs said, "Not so fast, my friend." Took the number 1 spot back. Chris Godwin, man, old veteran, saying, "Hold up, y'all over here. We was just in the Super Bowl last year. We got a quarterback that understands the passing game, and we are still who we are over here." Chris Godwin said, "No way, I'm still fighting for the number 1 spot over here at wide receiver." Marquise Hollywood Brown sitting at 3, DJ Chark at 4, and Stephon Diggs at 5. I like Stephon Diggs, man. I think Stephon Diggs is the true number 1 receiver for the Buffalo Bills. And I think they like him so much that it gets them in trouble because they, you know, if you can't stop Stephon Diggs, you can't beat the Bills. It's just that simple. And that's the AFC wide receivers right now. O-line, we ain't gonna just shit on them. We're gonna give them some love. So you got the Dolphins guy, Ravens, Colts, Chargers, and Dolphins rounded off at top 5. NFC, we're dealing with Cesar Ruiz, CMD stand the fuck up, sitting at 1. Packers got Nate Howard, Josh Jones at Cardinals, Ryan Kelly for the Packers, and then you got Perry Buchanan for the Falcons sitting at 5. That's your offensive lineman. I'll get to the defensive lineman side of things. Rashard Lawrence, 2 years in a row, has been leading the league in sacks right now. Nick Bosa sighting his ball, and TJ Watt balling out. Trevor Arrington for the Bucks, Computer Love, and Kenny Clark is still doing what he do. Over there for the Packers right now, top 5. Here we go, AFC top 5 defensive lineman right now. Here we go. Myles Garrett is balling right now, bro. I know you're on a 1-10 team right now, but We're finally getting Myles Garrett sightings. Marvin Thomas at D tackle holding it down. Quinnen Williams for the Jets as well holding it down at D tackle. Josh Allen at defensive end at 4. And then Michael Dana is making a name for himself. This is his 3rd year. We're starting to be a big time player. As your top 5 right there. Let's get to the linebackers right now. Patrick Queen at 1 for the Ravens. Ray Lewis II is at 2 for the Ravens. Van Der Esch for the Texans. Boshawn Joseph for the Bills. Davion Taylor, man, this was an Eagle that got traded before he even showed the Eagles what he could do. Sitting at 5 right now. And the NFC, my bad. Didn't mean to do that. Back to linebackers. NFC side of things, Isaiah, as always. Deion Jones. Khalil Mack. Landry. What do you say about Khalil Mack being a veteran on the field? Old timer still holding shit down. And number 3 in the best linebacker in the NFC right now.
Oh, man. So, I don't know, man. We know what this guy brings to the table, man, every day, man, pretty much. So we're not surprised, man. It's just y'all finally seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
Got him off that badass Bear team.
And Harold Landry for the Saints. And then J.R. Bishop, the rookie, sitting at 5 right now. That's here we go, DBs. DB2 sitting up here, number 1. J.R. Boone, number 2. John Johnson III has always been on his top 5 to 10 list. Budda Baker at 4, and then Kendall Sheffield for the Falcons at 5, rounding it off. Let's go to the AFC side of things right now. The DBs, Phillip Fry, the best safety right now in the AFC. Anthony Everett went from the Ravens last year to the Texans and is number 2 right now. Jesse Bates is saying not so fast, my friend, at safety. Ed Reed at 4, and then Adoree Jackson, the cornerback, at 5 right now. So that's your top DBs, and that's what we're doing out here. Booney, man, close to things that we need to talk about without looking at stats. We don't care about that right this second. What we do care about is what's going on around the league standing-wise right now, man. I think we start with the AFC. So look at the AFC North right now. Now we got 10-1 with the Ravens, Bengals 6-4, Steelers 6-4, Browns 1-10. How you like this AFC North race?
Oh man, I like him. I thought the Browns were gonna give us a little bit more, man. But he seemed like he's the same person he been. But the Bengals, man, it's like it's a demon fight over there, man. And you just over there, you over there with a bunch of demons, huh?
Yeah, just over there with all demons right now, man. And to be honest with you, we all still play each other, so this race is closer than what it looked like right now. Flat out at advance, Steelers play the Ravens. Bengals is up. We played them one more time this year, and I think the Steelers and the Bengals do play each other again. Not sure if they played twice already. And then me, man, I'm gonna just say this. I think little man over here doing all right. I know he 1-10 with this team, man, but he's we haven't seen nobody play with him, but I'm liking what he's doing over there. I played him twice already. I think he's gonna get it figured out. AFC South, we got a super race right here. Now, Snake got a forced win. A 50-50, 2 50-50 games that kept him in a race over there because he played 2 dogs. He played the Chargers and the Saints. Both those games ended up being forced into 50-50s. So that gives him a 7-4 record right now with these Jaguars 7-4. Now he just lost to the Jaguars right now. So when we advance, the Jaguars will be on top of the Colts. But is this a 2-man race right now, or should we still look at these Texans as a long shot for this division?
It might be a 2-man race, dog.
Okay. 2-man race between the Jags and the Colts right now. AFC easy, man. The Dolphins started off on fire. They just got back on track again. They went through a mid-season coaching change. But the Bills sitting at 7-3, Dolphins at 8-3. And then you got the Patriots 7-4, and these Jets sitting at 4-6 right now on a 3-game losing streak. Let's talk about this division, Boone. How do you see it?
Man, yeah, this might be one of the best divisions, man. And like I said, man, only because they evenly matched pretty much, man. You never know who's gonna win. Me personally, I can't tell who's the best person out of that division. You know what I mean?
It's like somebody different winning every season, bro.
Yeah, I don't know who's the best. I can't claim a best. Like I can't say Nano the best, a Neil the best, and none of that. So.
No doubt. That's a good division to have. All right, so here we go in the AFC West right now. We got the Chargers, 8-3. Chiefs, 6-5. Chiefs on a 3-game losing streak right now. And listen, man, they had a 6-game losing streak last year. They're on a 3-game losing streak right now, man. Can we talk about these Chiefs?
Yeah, man, shit, if you want to, man. He is who I thought he was.
Are they underperforming?
Hey, man, every year, man, if we take it back to the real talk, number 1. If not number 1, number 2. That nigga ass. I don't know, man. Like, he still playing?
Yeah, man, he just lost to the Chargers. It seems like Chargers got his number at this point right now. I know the Raiders is up and down right now. Again, the Raiders are 6 quarters away from being 8-3 as well. Over here right now, man, they losing games in the third and fourth quarter, being up by multiple scores right now in some of these games right now. All right, so the Broncos, man. First of all, let's give a shout out to Six Hoops, man. Man, I got your dad in my prayers, my boy. Six Hoops is going to do his training and stuff. He ain't going to be playing the rest of the season, man. His dad having surgery right now, and it's a big, important surgery. So let's all show him some love, man. I know we all talk shit to each other and argue a lot in the chat, but, man, this is family love right here in Game of Thrones, bro. And, you know, when one of our brothers is hurting, man, we got to show love at the end of the day. You heard? So, man, everybody that's on right now watching and listening to this real talk, man, you know, even if you're not in the league and you watching, like I know some of y'all are, will never show us love because y'all don't want us to know y'all spying and shit. That's all good. Y'all know who Six Hoops is, man. Send him some love. You heard? Man, need that shit right now. That's real talk. But here we go to the NFC side of things. NFC North, man. 10-1 Packers, 4-6 Lions, 3-7 Vikings. Is the Bears gonna pop the champagne the wrong way this year, or do you think they get a win? 10 straight losses, bro.
Man, the only way you get a win is if it's a forced win or a 50-50.
I think my boy get a win right now. He about to get one, yeah, because it's on. I don't know if him and Mark playing, but at this point, so Mike say, you know, I set my first win, or Mark said it's a 50-50 right now. They didn't play last time I checked. But I think my boy Mike gonna figure it out. He's trying to learn some things right now, and a lot of y'all might not. We know we crack on his interceptions and all that, but I'm not mad at a guy that decided, you know what, I'm gonna figure this shit out on my own. I'm going to throw the ball. I know I'm going to throw picks, but I'm going to learn how to throw this football around. And I'm going to get better at it. And when I get better at it, things will change over there. And the one thing I will say about Mike is he understands how to build a football team better than a lot of guys in this league. So going into season 4 and 5, his team, you know what I mean, he had a late start with building his team this year. But going into season 5, 6, I think you'll start seeing his GM skills start to show up. Because what happens is those players are going to wear, and it's going to get better, and these dogs he putting on that field is going to make plays for him without him having to use those players, and you're going to be in a situation. So shout out to my boy Mike, who, again, one of those guys that it don't matter what his record is, that guy going to play, and he going to show love to the league. You're NFC South right now. We got the Bucks under construction sitting at the bottom at 1-9 right now, but these Falcons is 9-1, bro. Are you impressed by Circle Bob right now?
Yeah, man. Seems like you don't find his stride, man. I mean,
yeah, he had a big time win last week against the Packers, and then he comes right back and beat the Saints as well, though. Then he dropped games to the Washington football team. We had some technical difficulties. Motherfucking microphone. My bad, I had to charge my joystick and shit. All right, so again, the Falcons sitting at 9-1, man. Saints at 7-4 right now. I don't know what the remainder of the schedule is for these Falcons, right? He said, man, charge your shit. I don't know what the remainder of, you know, the Falcons sitting at 9-1. I don't know who else they got left on their schedule and all that, but are we looking at a guy fighting for first place in the NFC?
You know, the funny thing is, I ain't pay attention to that shit. I forgot, and they just beat the Packers. So, yeah. I only know, yeah, that's, shit, who do he have on his down schedule?
We got to take a look at that. That's important. Take a look at these Falcons and see what the fuck they got left on their schedule.
Let me see. Hold on, I'm in, what's the name right now? Oh, shit, I just backed out. Might have to back out and go see real quick.
Alright.
Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit got me wondering now. Cause shit, even if me or Falk or the Packers end up 9-1, shit, he gonna have the tiebreaker.
Yeah, I mean yeah, exactly. I was ready to say that because the Packers beat both of y'all. If he doesn't lose, man, he might have #1 spot. Everything might go through them. Might go through Atlanta. Ain't a bad thing though. You playing in the dome and you're not playing in no shitty ass weather. So at the end of the day.
That's what I want, man. Send me to Atlanta.
But yeah, who we got left? Big shot to the big girl. Who the fuck these Falcons got left, dog?
Damn, T don't win and lost. Got fucked up.
Boy, who come now?
Nah, he lost the goddamn circumball.
Are you on the schedule?
No, I'm going in now.
Okay.
I'm fucking. Damn, that circle ball came in that bitch and fucking turned around the whole NFC and shit. We got another contender over here. And let's look at the Saints, man. Did some shit that the Saints couldn't do, man. Now you don't want to took over. How the fuck you come here and let them take over the NFC South like that? Alright, I'm going in. Should kick me out. Well, shit, I know I don't play that motherfucker because I'm just saying that shit. He probably, man, your ass probably play that nigga.
Nah, I ain't play the NFC. I got the NFC West this year.
Alright, so we got the Falcons. The Falcons, they got the Vikings. Oh shit, they got the Saints. They got the Panthers, Alvo. They got Shogun. They got DC. Then they got the Seahawks. I don't know. He can lose by 3 of them games.
Yeah, so it's big time football coming down the stretch right now, man. We get to the NFC East right now. For Eagles 9-1, 9-game winning streak. Got the Cowboys 4-6. Football team 3-8, and these Giants 1-10 over there right now, man. Look like you gonna win your division again over here. And at this point, it doesn't look like anyone else from your division is even going to fight for the playoff spots over here. The NFC West 10-1 with the Cardinals. Then you got the Rams sitting at 5-6, and the Seahawks sitting at 6-5. Here we go. This is big over here because these two guys are still in the hunt for a playoff spot right now. And the 49ers sitting at 3-7 right now. Tank mode for sure right now. That's the league as a whole right now, man. That's the standings. See what's going on.
So the Rams over there, though, they fighting for a spot?
They fighting for a spot, sitting at 5-6 right now. They just lost their game. Whoever they just played, they lost to. Rams 5-6 right now versus the 6-5 Seahawks. I don't know if they played each other or not, but that's gonna be a battle. We're gonna leave DC hitter right now. Here we go. DC, we need your top 10 BCS countdown, baby. Let's get it. Ooh. Hold up. Let me get to it real fast. Get some music on here. We got our top 10 countdown. Hold up. Wait a minute. Give me a second. I should have already had this done. Should have already been ready for this. Music makes the soul go on. Dun 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 dun. Music makes it. Here's our top 10 BCS countdown, fellas. Oh man, GCS, Game of Thrones, top 10 countdown, baby, buzz. Woo. Where my music at, baby? Here we go. All right, hitter, let's get to this top 10 countdown right now, baby. Here we go. Hitter the splitter, not spitter. Get it right.
Oh, coming in at number 1, we have the Baltimore Ravens.
Ravens sitting at 10-1, which is weird because the car. You know what? I see why they're sitting at 1 right now. And the Cards at 5, even though they lost to the Cardinals. 485 points, gave up 212. Winning streak on 1. They just came off a loss. But these Eagles, number 2. Let's talk about it.
The Eagles are a very dominant team. You know,
right
they're
now.
Playing all facets of the ball, defense, offense. You would think they'd be winning on offense, but they're actually winning these games on defense. Number 1 rookie cornerback in the league. Was it DB3? DB2. DB2. Yeah. Behind him is the surprise team in the league this year is the Falcons. Second ball. He dropped 1 game in the rain. You know, other than that, he's been on a tear.
169 points against him. He's not giving up points at all. You're not scoring on the Falcons right now.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Behind him is the baby goat, you know, back-to-back champ Packers. They got him down here at 4 because it doesn't really matter where they at. They're going to be a problem when it come to postseason.
Flat out. 10-1 though, but they lost to the Falcons. Yeah. Well, I can see why the Falcons are in front of them. But I like this 576 points they scored this year, bro. These guys are scoring at a high rate. 276 yards but their winning streak is backed up to 1 right now. And here we go at 5.
At 5, we have the Cards, Cardiac Cards at 1 point. And this year, they're putting the league on notice. They're on an 8-game win streak right now. 616 points on the year. 617 points on the year. Yeah, that's crazy on offense. So Mr. 50 Burger or less is definitely living up to their name.
It definitely is, man. Shit. And he's down there pitting up 50 in every game right now, man. Here we go.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Number 6, we have Scrooge McDuck. Donald McDuck. The Colts.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute right now. We ain't just letting that slide by. Fuck no. Nope. 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 Here we go. He's sitting at 6 right now, but I don't know how true that 6 is. When you duck and get a chance to 50-50 your opponent, you are a mystery. Everything right history. DuckTales. DuckTales. Force wins and 50-50s. DuckTales. Oh, God. Let's get back to it, man. At 7, you got these Chargers sitting here, man. How you like these guys that played in the Super Bowl last year? Sitting at 8-3.
Man, they're still as strong as they was last year with a surprise team for the AFC in the championship Super Bowl. They actually blew that game. So, yeah.
These guys
Number 8.
A drive away from winning, you know what I mean? A drive away from winning the Super Bowl. But number 8, we have the Hollywood Saints sitting at number 8 at 7-4. 427 point score. I like that, but they're giving up a whole lot of points, 329. It's not, you know what I mean? That's not that, I don't know. And at 7-4, should the Bills be behind them right now? Or I think after the advance, this might change, man. We're looking at 8 and 9 switching. But again, we got D West Bills. D West should be in front of this, probably a little higher on track if he doesn't lose a 17-point lead with 5 minutes to go in the game to the Eagles at the end of the day. What are we doing, my friend?
Old head demon really fell asleep at the stick.
Scared to death. Brief. Anyway, at 10, the Dolphins, man, with a coaching change, these Dolphins still sitting at number 10 right now in the top BCS, 8-3, but these Patriots are right behind them, pushing that envelope right now, man. Jaguars 12 as well right now. So we got some things that look like it might change at advance. But that's your top 10 BCS right now, man. As always, you know how we do, bro. We bring you the most exciting shows around right now, man. We give you facts. Talk about it Thursday, you heard. What I want to talk about is at advance, man. What type of big games we got to be looking forward to. I know these Ravens got to play these Steelers, and the Steelers want revenge in the worst way. They gave up a 35-point quarter in their last matchup that didn't sit well with the Steelers right now. So I know this is a great big game, and we home, though. Usually doesn't mean anything, but this rival is serious right now, man. You know what I mean? Tune in, because Baltimore's and Pittsburgh's rival is real. That shit is deep. So we hate these motherfuckers. I'm telling you right now, we do not like them Steelers. All right, so we getting into week 13. We look at some of these matchups right now. I like this Jacksonville. Jacksonville Jaguars Texans matchup. Hopefully, you know, my boy Shogun can play this game, because this could be an upset game right here. I'm calling this the upset alert. Texans upset the Jaguars right now, in a game that really matters for sure right now. And if he upsets him, I think they put themselves back on track to stop talking about just 2 teams over there in the AFC South and talk about 3. Jets Dolphins. Big time football game right now. Jets are playing for their playoff life right now. Cannot lose this game to the Dolphins. They lose, they might as well go ahead and pack it up and figure out what they're going to do in the offseason right now. That's how serious it is. Game of the week, though, Steelers Ravens, man. Big time rival game. Make sure you tune in. Eagles football team right now. This game, to me, this game is important. This game is important with morale. This game is important with confidence. This game is important. This has to be. Washington has to come into this game and say, look, Philadelphia coming to town. They the big bag wolf in the NFC East right now. But we have to show these guys that our roster is just as good as theirs. and that they're not just going to come through here and just keep counting us as wins. So I think this game is really big and really important right now, and I think the pressure is on the Eagles not to lose to this football team, because they're up and down, but they're very hot right now, man. They 25 carries away from being a playoff team, put it that way. 25 carries a game right now. Colts, Bills, if we can get this game played, if this game is played, these guys can't stand each other at all. And 20, they were in the same division as coaches. They couldn't stand each other then. The shots get fired when they want to chat together. A lot of it coming from Snake. But if we don't get a situation where we just sitting here waiting and finding out, and if this nigga can get himself out of Duck Bird, it's a duck blur, and rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Niggas a duck. All right, so this is what happens right now. D West need to be on point right now, because Hitter will catch you in the onk syndrome. I'm gonna reach out, you don't respond, I'm not playing you. You gonna get my first win. Simple as that. That man ain't going. I want to see this game played. This is a big, important game right here. This is going to determine some playoff spots right now. Then we got the Browns Seahawks. I like this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm calling for an upset right here. I think the Browns win this ball game. Anybody dare to take that bet with me? Anybody willing to jump off the bridge with me in this game and say the Browns will beat the Seahawks? Nah. What about the next game? I think could be a potential upset. Raiders, Chargers, man. Can Rich the Barber do it?
Nah, man. Corey's smart enough to stop one person. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh shit, Dirty Rat and Mike, man. Can Mike go 0-11 or get his first win in this game?
I think Mike get his first win.
Okay, here we go. Let's keep it moving.
No, I got Rat in that game.
The reason why I got Mike winning, if Mike quit when he started fucking cheating, shit, he win.
Leave my boy Rat alone, man. So we not gonna sit here and act like the Patriots and the Chiefs is up week 13 right now, bro.
Man, I'm uninterested in both of them, especially the Chiefs, man. Cause when he win, he on cloud nine. When he lose, I was supposed to lose. Hey, I wasn't really playing. I'm gonna play this year though. I'm gonna play next year. Like, nah, he got me interested with his attitude.
This game interesting because it can be a 4-game losing streak, or he can turn it around, and Nano can show us that he hasn't beaten anybody that can play this season. So this is a very interesting game right now. Saints Falcons could possibly be the game of the week for sure. I done called the Steelers. I called the Steelers Ravens game the rival game of the week. Let me rephrase that. Here's the game of the week right here. Saints Falcons, bro. Oh my God. Falcons win this game. He sweep the Saints. It's over with. He's the division winner. Simple as that. For the most part, you know what I mean. Like, I don't see him, losing the division after that. Shit, bro. I like the Saints. I like the Falcons. I like that game as the game of who. Anybody care to call out who they think will win that ball game?
Oh yeah, I got Saints.
Saints in this game?
I got Saints winning by 2 touchdowns.
I got Falcons.
I got the Falcons winning this game as well. Simple as that. I'm going with the Bulls.
How many?
I got Circle by winning this shit by 10 points.
14.
I got Saints winning by 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
All right, and then the Rams Giants game. I like to see what the Giants can do in this game, man. See what that monster offense can do against this new Ram guy right now, man. Well, there you go.
Damn shitty bowl.
All right, so I'm going to look at the schedule again and see where we're sitting at right now. Again, force win here. All right, so I don't know how we're going to discuss this Bengals Jets game, man. They was trying to play. Bengals shit fucked up. Can't get on the game while everybody else is on. Broncos Bills. So we're gonna put that in the chat. Let the rules committee decide there. Broncos Bills. Force win there. Steelers 49ers force win there. Bears Lions 50-50 as of right now. That's Mike telling me something. I don't know. Eagles get the win over the Cowboys. Bucks Texans 50-50. We ready to advance right now after I find out what's going on with this. And here's the franchise guru. Holla at us when you holla at me. You heard. Real talk. The Tupac is back. And my boy Hitter the Splitter. You got it. Get it. heard it. Now we're out.